Hello everyone and welcome back to Untamed Chaos. I'm recording this just at the last episode and I really need to hurry because what I want to do this episode is based on time and it needs to be at night. So there's a couple things I need to do to get stuff ready for what I want. You might be able to guess what I'm working towards. Pretty much I want to activate these division sigils. But to do that, I need a few things. Kind of a bit flustered trying to get everything ready. Need to get that. Need to get one of these. Let's see. Yep, that's one. The other one's down there, right. Need to get an emerald. Gold nuggets. So pretty much there's a few things I need to make and then perform the ritual to activate a division sigil. And why is this not working? Okay, that's a bit of a problem, but I need a silky jewel to get silk touch. And that's made, all the way string. There we go. Come on. There we go. So now I got that, put that around there, this around here. And silky jewel. So the other thing I need is the enchantment table, which I have to grab from here. And I need to upgrade this. So put this here. Silk touch. I don't think I have a silk touch pickaxe. If I do, whoops, I made another one. But this seems like a good choice for silk touch. And yeah. So the other thing I need to do real quick is I need to get a mob to sacrifice, which is why I need the golden lasso, or made it in the last episode, I should say. Also to put these on so I don't get fall damage. And hopefully I can still find a mob, because it's night, and all the passive mobs could have despawned by now. I see a cow. Also see some endermen I really would like to kill. So, come on, give me ender pearls, because I do have a shortage. In the last episode, I did do a few things. I upgraded this jetpack. Yeah, ender pearls. So I guess here actually is a very good spot for this. Huh. So I'm kind of OP enough that these guys aren't really bothering me. And it has to be at midnight. Oh my god, it's almost midnight. So put this here. Has to be unlit by natural sources. And okay. And put this in my hand. Right click. Too early. Okay, so it just has to be at midnight. As soon as it's midnight, I need to kill the cow on that ritual, and it will activate all my division sigils, and that allows me to do some other cool stuff I want. This will start glowing when it's time, so I should clear these nearby mobs. There we go. And yeah, so pretty much, I have done this once before in a Let's Play, I believe. I don't know, or twice. I did it on my Feed the Beast series I did a while back, and in Breakdown. I don't think I've done any others, but it has to be when the sun, or not the sun, the moon is directly above us, midnight. So I kill the cow on it, and it's going to do some cool stuff, which is why I also need the silk touch pickaxe ready. And I'll activate all of these, and yeah, I would go through what these are a bit more. And pretty much this allows me to make a special ingot by doing something called dividing by diamond, which is also pretty dangerous. And it goes through about the ritual. You need to do the activation ritual. Has to be at midnight. I didn't know anything about enchantment books in this. Okay, that just kind of got me off guard. But yeah. So this is what I want to do this episode, or something I want to do because I really need it for something else. Or I need this to... Okay, it's time. So if I put the cow here and kill it... let's just hover. So now all of these are active. Actually, I probably shouldn't have activated all of them, but I always can kill Wither and get another one pretty easily. So now that has Cursed Earth all over. And it's going to be like that for a while. Or at least until morning comes and it burns all the Cursed Earth. But the thing about Cursed Earth that's really good is it spawns all these mobs. And it spawns them with buffs. Oh my god. It even spawns the Lycanite mobs apparently. And that's also why I need this silk touch pickaxe. Ah, so many mobs. Also, it spreads. Okay, so I got one. That's enough, right? So pretty much I want to get as much cursed earth as I can, because this stuff can be really good for making mob spawners. As long as it doesn't touch the sun, it will last forever. Oh, god. Huh. Oh, god, a troll. I think I already killed one of these guys off camera, too. Why does it always have to be creepers? Okay, apparently Cursed Earth is now explosion resistance. I didn't remember that. But yeah, just grab... Oh, come on. Oh, that was lucky. I got the rare drop table and got some bronze. So yeah, Cursed Earth is explosion resistant, and that was actually pretty handy right there. Thank you, Creeper. I wish I had more blocks on me. This is a problem. I was going to go from underneath and just trying to get the Cursed Earth, but that doesn't seem any better because I don't have blocks to block the other mobs from just walking in. So, yeah, and I do not have any inventory space. But, in addition to getting Cursed Earth, the ritual does have the benefit of, well, the sigil in general. And I probably should have made a shovel, huh? That would have been a smart thing to do. Okay, that's, got pretty dangerous there. I need to head somewhere where I won't be killed. Oh. Wait, how was I about to die? I think it turned on hover mode because it thought I was about to die even though I had fall resistance boots on. That's the downside to these jetpacks, is probably should turn off hover so I'm not wasting battery. But, yeah. The hover mode only turns on if you're about to die. It doesn't turn on if you would take damage, which would be nice. So, I need to... Let's see, I can put that back in there, get out this, throw in all those, and a lot of this other stuff I've been getting that I don't need. I did get a fair bit of wood, though. That's nice. Because, as I said before, I have a wood shortage. So, I will need to do something about that later. But now I just need my health to recover so I can try and go back and get more before the sun comes up. Okay, so I'm heading back here now, and... Okay, I already had knowledge of that one. I got up my little Lycanite Soul Gazer so I could, spy on some of these mobs that were spawning, because I didn't remember seeing them before. And it's very well I haven't seen them. Oh, God. Ow, ow, ow. Well, I'll go back to that later. So, I just kind of got owned there by spiders. And I did get another one that was a catalyst, which is good, because I'll need a bunch of them. Looting really helps with getting them, but they're used for a fair bit of things. I really want to get enough fertile essence, though, and I just really need catalyst to make it, so I can make the witherless rose here, which would be very helpful for fighting withers, because then I won't get wither anymore. Or withered, I should say. So, yeah, and I threw my other stuff I had in here. So let me just sort the stuff away really quick, and then we can move on to using these. Okay, so I just realized it turned day, so I'm going to head back over here, and the entire hillside is on fire. Maybe I can still grab a few more Cursed Earth before that all turns to flames. And, I don't think there's any more mobs. Or at least I think all the mobs went away already. So, yeah, I can try and grab a few more Cursed Earth. I'll probably have to re-landscape this out later, but the mobs only spawn at night, I believe. And it will just burn back into dirt if I don't grab it up. So, yeah. Really would like to get a bunch of this, though, because Cursed Earth mob farms can be very good. They don't need spawners sort of thing compared to most other mob farms. Although, the downside is this will spawn Lycanite mobs, as we saw, and Lycanite mobs will likely break everything. But still, Cursed Earth does have its uses, so, yeah. But I did sort away most of the items, or pretty much all of it, when I came out, and was getting stuff ready for crafting unstable items. So pretty much how unstable ingots work is, I need a division sigil, like I have here, and I can use it, like this, to make an unstable ingot. And, okay, the fire stopped. On me, anyway. It's still burning. But, so an unstable ingot will explode 10 seconds after you craft it. But it's used to craft some really interesting items. And that's what I wanted to do this whole ritual for. More so that than the Cursed Earth. And I should put out these fires before I break my only enchanting table. Not like I use it that much, but still. Don't want to lose it if I can avoid it. Okay. And get my redstone back. So I did get a fair bit of Cursed Earth, I think. Yeah, I have only pretty much a stack now. Or at least I think I'll be able to get a stack easily enough. And, like I said, I will have to re-landscape this whole area because, well... And the reason I did make a Silk Touch pickaxe instead of a shovel, the shovel would have dug this a lot quicker. But at the same time, ow. At the same time, the pickaxe is the more useful tool, and a pickaxe can still dig up grass and dirt. So it just seemed like the more all-around useful tool. Speaking of which... might as well grab a bit of grass while I'm here, because grass can be useful for some things. Besides just spreading grass, I'll need it for probably a few recipes. So, I don't know, since I already have to come back and landscape it, might as well just steal a few grass blocks. Let's see. I know grass is probably, oops. There we go. It makes a world seed. Used to make mycelium. Okay, I actually realized it used for as much as I thought it might be. I was expecting some other crafting recipes to rely on grass because, well, you need silk touch to get it, which does make it somewhat rare, even though it's all over. But yeah, I think I got all of it. So yeah, now I can head back over there and start dividing by diamond to make some items. There's 3 items in particular I'd like. A few, actually. I'm not sure which ones I want to make right now and such, but, or I know which ones I want to make, I just don't know which one I want to make first, is what I meant to say. So, I got that. Power 2 bow, not bad. And, I need to put that back. So, I need to kind of get rid of anything important, because this will kill me if I do it wrong. So, if I don't make this in 10 seconds, it explodes and it will kill me no matter what. It's like, pretty much it just will kill you no matter what armor, no matter what enchants, it's pretty deadly. I could make a semi-stable nugget, but that goes to a lot more diamonds. And actually, let me just read through this real quick. Okay, so I just went back and read this bit about the whole enchantments, and apparently it can be used to unenchant items. I'm not sure if that counts for books, but I don't know, let me just see this. If I go here and place it above it, it would result in a lesser enchanted item. I think it would allow me to take enchantments off of items. Do I have any enchantments over here? Well, there was that bow I just got, so I guess I could test on that. The bow got sorted in here. Somewhere. I need a 2 level, so where did the bow go? It should be right in here. There it is. Okay, so if I were to put this here and a book here, it would give me a power 1 book, and I think the sigil will still remain. And I don't know, will it put the enchantment on the book? So this can be used to remove enchantments you don't want from items and possibly put them on books. I did not know that. So that's a pretty cool effect. And yeah. But for what I need to put away pretty much all my stuff just because, I don't know, there's no reason to really have it on me if it's just going to explode and kill me anyway, because it will be a one-shot. And yeah. So I'm just debating how much I actually want to take off, because I probably can do this. There's a few items I want to make with the unstable ingots, so. And we can read more on the unstable ingots here. Dangerous, 10 seconds explode. Boom. And so this can make unstable blocks. The portal to the deep dark, which I have no desire to go to at this moment. Destruction pickaxe, also not that big of a deal to me, because I already have really good tinker's pickaxes. The glass blocks here, which are pretty cool. I don't have thickened glass, but I can make ethereal glass, which is a glass that I can pass through, but mobs can't, which is something I have wanted to use around the base instead of doors, especially for that bit up top. So I think I will try and make a few of those. I can make a bedrockium chisel with it. Dark ethereal glass, which is the same thing, only doesn't let light through, I believe. The chisel. Healing axe. That's what I want, because I'll come back to it in a second, actually. Builder's wand, which is the main reason I want to do this. When I was on the live stream the other day building, or not the one the other day, or the past live stream, the first one. Yeah, Builder's wand would have helped building a lot, which is also what I want to do before I get back to building the tower. So I definitely need this, and I think it was just that. Also, I put in the bedrockium recipe, but I don't have bedrockium. The sword and the pickaxe the pickaxe, shovel, sword, shears, getting a bit tongue-tied here, aren't that great. So, if I just grab some diamonds, some iron, and some obsidian, I should be able to make this stuff. And, as I said, this will kill me, so I don't want to put anything on me that might have issues if I explode and die. Because exploding and dying is never fun. So I'm just going to put this stuff up here. So just in case anything happens. And also did want to grab this so I can make some ethereal glass. So I could cover this up. Yeah. But I had to use a normal crafting table for this because if you use tinkers or other things like that, or even auto crafting, it's kind of cheaty. So, or speeds it up, so it doesn't like that. And I believe it's like this. So first I think I want to go for I don't know, should I go for the hard one first or easy one? And let's go for the hard or the easy one first, which is the builder's one. So as you'll see, it starts to blink as it gets down, but I can grab this at any time, so I'm not that concerned. There we go. So it starts to blink right before it blows up, and the builder's one here is the first tool, which, well, you can't really see at the moment. There we go. With torches, if you hover over a block and you have a block, it will allow you to place more of that block. So now you see I have, okay, this is lagging me, I think. But now you see I have torches here, so I can place another whole row of torches like that. Although for torches, I think I might be glitching and placing twice. But that's what the builder's wand does. So it makes it a lot easier to build things. So I can just like have a wall of cobble. I could just right click and extend the whole wall up one. So yeah, I want to put that in here. The next one I want to make, though, is the healing axe. And the healing axe, well, it heals you. So if we go here, I can actually go to the page on the items now, I suppose. It's also used for Tinker's tools if I want to. So yeah. Okay, so the healing axe. So if I look into this, this is how you make it. And when you attack anything with the axe, it will take health from you. Yeah, take some health from you and heal it with a slight bonus. So it's used to heal things. Apparently it hurts undead even more, but it also will refill my hunger bar while I hold this. So I can just sit at the blood altar with this in my hotbar and I won't need carrots anymore. It will just heal it, which is also used for something else I want to do soon, but don't want to spoil it. So it's a pretty interesting axe there, and you know, its healing effects, it also could be useful to heal up NPCs, I believe. But yeah, I just need to make 3 of those. Ta-da, I got a healing axe. So now that I made that, the final item isn't going to be that impressive to make. And I don't know, I could do 1 at a time, I could do 2. It's really not that hard, because I have to go like this, and like this, and uh-oh. I have the royal glass, so I can always make more of this if needed, but I think this is enough to cover this. So if a mob walks over this, it's the same as if I hold shift. They'll just not be able to enter. But players can go right through it. If I shift, it will be solid, which is why the other one might also be a bit better, because then it would be solid. I don't know, I think that also lets mobs walk through then. But yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, the other glass, and I can always make more if I need to, but at the moment I think that's enough for the whole healing, and you'll see it should actually help with saturation too. I'm not sure. Yep, it looks like it's recovering just by having this in my hand. Looks like it also might be glitching a bit with Apple Core, but oh well. So this is a very good tool to help me heal up, and yeah, those are the 2 things I want to make, or the main things I want to do relating to the whole ritual. And I still have this chest with nothing in it. But it also did use some charges from that. You start with 56 or 256, so now I used a few, but I have a lot of charges, so not that big of a deal for me. And I know where this stuff goes, so I can just put that back real quick and get stuff ready for the next thing. Okay, so I got some stuff ready to craft the next thing I want to make. I mentioned it a few episodes back when I killed the Wither, also on the live stream. Also, the healing axe is really nice because I can just hold it while I'm crafting and stuff, and it'll keep my saturation full, which is kind of hard to keep your saturation all the way up because you can't eat. Like, I can't eat this potato now and recover my saturation, even though this gives saturation, but this can recover it, so that's pretty cool. But I want to make a spirit binder, because this will allow me to move mob spawners pretty easily. I might want to make a couple too, but to do this I need portal spawners, and I do have enough for those, but this will only move it 1 time. I could make another diamond dolly, but that has limited uses, but the spirit binder here has unlimited uses. So I should be able to go like this, assuming the recipe works properly, and make a spirit binder. So this will allow me to move any mob spawner anywhere I want. Just right click and place, just like the other ones, I believe. And yeah, this has infinite uses. I could make another one, but I'm a bit tight on resources at the moment. And I would just test it. I guess I could just test it out, because I have this diamond dolly with a blaze spawner in it. I almost did it in my base there, but okay, so if I just do this, spirit spawner holding a blaze spawner. So I do think I want to put this back in the dolly though, because now that I have the spirit binder, I don't really need to carry the dolly around with me. So until I decide what I'm going to do with this blaze spawner, I'll just leave it in here. So yeah, problem solved. And also, other things I can do with the Nether Star. Let's just review. I could make beacons, and oh, I could have beacons at the heart of my tower too. I didn't remember that. Did that come up? I think it might have come up. I remember, I know it came up at, in the other series I'm doing, the stream one, Memory Lane, the vanilla one, about having that in the center of the tower I was going to build. But I could put them in the center there. Not sure it's really needed, but I could. And could make the rudderless rose, but I need those other things. Another star block. I actually think I could have made one, or close to it. Compact Machine World. I really want to make that eventually, but I need to grind more. Or the Hell Furnace. I need molten cores, I believe, which, ironically enough, are from blazes. And I don't really know how to use the player interface well. Pretty much allows me to pipe stuff directly into my inventory or out of my inventory. So if used well, this could be awesome. Like, I know, like, I remember in 1.6 anyway, there was something with logistic pipes, where there was this little device you could access and just say what you wanted the pipes to allow through. So I could pipe something out of an enemy system into an ender pouch, and when I opened it, just whatever I wanted would be there. So I could do the same thing like that, only directly into my inventory. So I'm pretty sure if I set up the network correctly, I could say, always have 64 baked potatoes. And I'd always have that. So as soon as I ate one, I'd pipe another one directly in my inventory, and it wouldn't just fill my inventory up with baked potatoes. So, I don't know. It's something cool that should be possible. I just don't really know how, or it's a bit beyond my expertise. So I also can use this to make green heart canisters, the Awakening Activation Catalyst, some of the high-end sigils that I don't want to mess around with yet. And yeah, there's also ectoplasm, which I haven't done much with. It makes spectral glass, which is, I think, more or less the same as ethereal glass, like the glass I just made. Spectral iron, Jinto, which only works on multiplayer, sadly. Spectre Infused, which helps get ectos, I believe, or the spirits to drop them. Spectral armor, which is really cool, but I don't have enough yet. I think this always leaves something alive with at least 1 hit point. That's its special ability. Extreme Furnace, which is the upgrade of the Hell Furnace, needs Spectre and Bedrockium. And I think that's actually about it. So Spectre doesn't have a lot that can help me at the moment either. Which is, or at least I wish there was more I could do, but it's a lot of armor sets now. I do also want to work more on blood magic, and I could also make those other sigils now. Because it was on my notes, but I kind of pushed it back. But I still have time to do stuff this episode. Because I know I had a fair bit of cuts, and it's not that late in the recording. And I could process that anytime I want. I'm just actually not sure what I want to do right now. Because I know there's a lot of things that I could be doing. Give me a second. Okay, so I think I know what I want to do for the last thing in this episode, and it's something I was going to do a while back, then ran into a bit of issues and postponed, which is battle the Hydra. Because I was trying to work through the Twilight Forest, then I kind of got my ass kicked in the Labyrinth, and realized I need to get better gear before I headed back. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but before I do that, I actually think I want to be as overkill as I can, and upgrade my sword. I just decided that right now, but I can do that still. Actually, I think I do want to hold off just because when I upgrade with the Nether Stars, because that's one of the possible things I add another modifier, but when I do that, I'd like to name them, and I don't have names in mind at the moment. So I'll hold off on that until maybe next episode. But yeah, I'm going to head to the Twilight Forest, fly over either with the jetpack or something else I realized. Remember how I was using that for speed boost? I don't need that anymore. I had the Signal of Haste. So this and the Phantom Bridge will be really quick, although I don't want to move too quick, because if I load too many chunks too fast, I could have crashes or NVIDIAs or other things, so I'll be careful. But I'm going to head over to the Hydra, and yeah, then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm approaching the Fiery Swamp biome right now. I decided to go with the old Phantom Bridge with the Haste Sigil for the boost effect, just to make it a bit quicker, mainly because I didn't want to fly, because that would use up a fair bit of fuel. But somewhere on this hill, there's going to be an opening where the Hydra is. And, I don't think I really need this. I think it's right over here. So, this is the next boss in the Twilight Forest. Yep, it's on this side. And, yeah, it should be a pretty good fight. Even though I kind of brought some OP stuff, you could say. I could just Healing Axe up while I talk. But I brought a fire resist potion. I don't think it actually uses fire, but I thought it'd be safe. I also have a regen potion and healing potion, and it's already attacking me, isn't it? Well, I'm going to drink this strength, so because of the strength, I should kill it really quickly. You saw what strength did to Withers of Resistance. I can only imagine what it's going to do to Hydras, and sorry if you heard that loud vehicle. I am going to put on my good boots, though, just because, actually, I could just turn on hover mode. Woohoo! Time to kill the Hydra! Okay, so... Wow. I'm not sure where it shows the damage. Okay, there's its body. Can I keep that? Oh my god, that's an obnoxious sound. It grows more heads. Huh. I'm not sure where to hit with this thing because of its heads and body. I think I also had issues deciding what drops its, where drop tables drop because of that too. It's not really touching me. And because of my jetpack, I can just kind of bob and weave in and out, and I think you killed the body, though. Although it's not taking a lot of damage, either. And I think that's going to be it. So if I walk there, I got the blood, which now means I can enter a dark forest, I think it is. That's the next, okay, glitch fire. But I think dark forest is the next place, and oh, there's actually some nice resources here. Some dense iron and some lapis. Kind of dark. Guess I can do that. Don't really like leaving torches places I'm not going to return to, but yeah, I guess I can. And this hover mode's so nice. It just goes through so much power. Let's see, is there anything else here of note that I can grab? Mainly just seeing if it has diamonds, because Twilight Forest is different for diamonds than Overworld. So it's possible there could be, like, diamonds in here. And I always need more diamonds. There is a bit of gold. I don't know, I'll have to try and remember to come back here if I do really want to mine some certain resources. I think hover does slowly drop too. I might be wrong, but it seemed like I was getting closer to the ground as I went. But, yeah, that was the Hydra. So if I look here, I got the Hydra trophy, a heart from it, a bunch of fiery blood, and Hydra chops, which are very good food. Really, really good food. The fiery blood is used to make fiery ingots, which can make pretty good armor. And the fiery sword, which is pretty good. It also does have something in Tinker's Construct at the moment, but I think I might be removing that, just because there have been a few issues with the extra Tinks mod, or extra tick, whatever you want to call it. So I think I might end up just removing it, because the only thing it adds that is actually useful in this mod pack is actually the fiery stuff. If I actually search a longsword, I think I can show you. But longsword. So the fiery longsword here is 8 damage, which is on par with Manulin and shiny and some of the other materials. I forget which. Bedrockium. That's another one. So pretty much 8's the best damage you can get. I pretty much removed or nerfed any tools that were above that. But the thing is, there's an issue where if you look up certain things in NEI, it's kind of hard to do, but if you do, it will crash, and that's because of these Twilight Swords here, or that's the way to remove them. But they're like the only good ones the mod adds, so I think I might just remove the mod. Just because, I don't know, there are other Tinker's tools it adds. It's the one that adds the Botania tools, or the Jade tool there, Mana Steel, and Terra Steel. But Terra Steel, for how rare it is, you don't even have the same power as Manulin on Terra Steel, which is ridiculous. And these tools don't have any special effect like the mana recharge either, so I don't know. It just seems like the mod isn't balanced as well as I'd like it. So I'll probably end up removing that, but that did clear us to visit the next Twilight Forest biome, which is, let me just head to the achievements here. Twilight Forest. So I think we got all the right stuff in the right order. Yep. So I couldn't make that, but now I need to take my trophies into the forest, and then we can go in and fight the Phantom Knights in the next Twilight Forest place. And then the Urghast at the top of the Urghast Tower, which is here. That's where the stuff is. Way back by my portal, actually, so that will be easy to go to. But, yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. So, yeah, we did activate, or perform the ritual to activate my sigils, or the division sigil, I should say, not like my blood magic sigils. And, yeah, we killed a Hydra and did a few other things like that. I actually am forgetting the other thing I did now. Crafting stuff, spirit binder. Yeah, that's about it. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, or probably should land to do this outro. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, goodbye.